Let's go to the movies.
Let's go see the stars.
Let's go to the movies, you and me.
Okay guys, let's move on to the next movie review of this year. We are now moving into the month of February. The first movie I saw in February was Knock at the Cabin. That was released on February 3rd by Universal Pictures. It is 1 hour and 40 minutes long. It's rated R, and I did see this one in theaters. And it is a book adaptation, The Cabin at the End of the World, written by Paul G. Tremblay. I actually did purchase this book after seeing the movie. I haven't finished it. Again, pregnant all year, have a baby, just haven't had much time to read. I did purchase that book in a delicate condition. I'm also going to do later on, after seeing how the films do, maybe do some TV shows I've seen this year. And one of those is American Horror Story, called Delicate, and that's an adaptation from the book Delicate Condition. So I'm reading both those books right now. Back to Knock at the Cabin at the Woods is directed by M. Night Shyamalan. So the synopsis is, while vacationing at a remote cabin, a young girl and her parents are taken hostage by 4 armed strangers who demand that they make a sacrifice in order to prevent the apocalypse.
Why are you here?
I suppose I'm here to make friends with you. And your dad's too. But my heart is broken.
Why is it broken?
Because of what I have to do today. The 4 of us are here to prevent the apocalypse.
Is starring and introducing Kristen Cui. I hope I'm saying that right. She played Quinn, the child actress.
My name's Leonard. Well, it's nice to meet you, Quinn.
And oh my gosh, she did so great. I even envisioned her like while reading the book. The parents, I'm going to get to them later, but both of them kind of look the same, so I get them confused. So I imagine completely different people when reading the book. But when I still imagine her as the child. She did a great job, especially for her first film. I do think she was in some short films or something, but nothing. This is her first of a featured film. It also stars Ben Aldridge, who plays Andrew, and he was in The Long Call and Our Girl. It also stars Jonathan Groff as Eric. He is in Frozen and Frozen 2. He played Kristoff, which is kind of cool. He kind of looks like him too. And he also played in Glee. It also stars Dave Bautista.
Your family has been chosen to make a horrible decision. If you fail to choose, the world will end.
Not as Drax. He finally, this is the year, and I'm gonna have this film later on, but in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise and Marvel, of course, and the Avengers, he's very known for going from wrestling to going into the Guardians of the Galaxy as in that acting. But this is the year he's like, I'm gonna depart from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I'm gonna actually want to be known for other films. And this was a good one to start on. He was so good. He was very charismatic, very caring. I am going to go into how I don't really still understand their whole premise and who was telling them this stuff. But overall, I think Dave Bautista gave such a great performance in this. It also stars a face I have not seen in a long time. I know he starred in a couple B-rated films along the way, but Rupert Grint.
Fuck. I'm scared of you looking at me, okay? Don't you fucking look away from me.
Who obviously starred in the Harry Potter franchise as Ron Weasley. That's really all I could say. I know he's in some Ed Sheeran music videos, and he has been in other movies, but I just haven't known any of them. So Harry Potter is what he's most known for. He did pretty good. I wish he had had more screen time. He did not have enough. His death was pretty brutal in it, and I did like that camera angle of how his, I don't think that was his death. That was when he was getting beat up by one of the dads. They put the camera, I think they put it behind him, like where he was wearing it, and so every time he like got punched, you were seeing it from the back of his head. Let's see, you can stream this on YouTube, Redbox, Google Play Movie, Apple TV, and Vudu. There's another one that's streaming on too. That is not accurate. I have my notes, and that's not accurate because I do know I saw it. Maybe it's Netflix and they took it off. Maybe that's why I don't see it anymore. I don't know. But I do think the acting was really good on all parts. Mainly, to me, the two standouts was Wynn's character and then Dave Bautista. The acting was really good. I do think it's cinematic. The shots they made, the way they focused in on things. There was one shot that I didn't notice until I was watching other people review it, and they're like, oh, at that point, that was when Andrew knew to go ahead and become the sacrifice, was when he saw this light gleaming before they killed Redmond. He saw this light in the corner, and that's how he knew he was going to be the sacrifice. I didn't catch that on first watch. I did go home later on in life, in the year, and watch it again, and I did notice that after watching reviews who mentioned it. But on first watch, I did not notice that, so... Maybe I'm just spacing out, but I did not recognize it. But it's still good cinematic. All the landscapes and everything like that was really well. There is intrigue. The idea that people are going to come to your house randomly and ask you to make a sacrifice to help prevent the apocalypse. It was really intriguing. There was a story there. However, the one thing I would say that's negative is I still don't understand who sent them, how they knew the apocalypse was happening. They said something about is on a fan page or something, and that's how the four people met each other. They never knew each other before. Another negative is the parents. Eric and Andrew, they look so similar to me. I literally, in my notes, I put down that Ben Aldridge played Andrew, aka Sacrificer. Because if I had not known that, I didn't know the difference between Andrew and Eric. They were they looked the same. But other than that, the script was really good, and I wish they could have just told a little bit more detail on who sent them, how did Redmond know. See, this is where I get the parents confused. He knew one of the parents. I can't remember if it was Andrew, I can't remember if it was Eric, but he knew one of the parents. He actually got in a fight with him at a bar back in the day or something like that. But that didn't explain why they picked them. He thought it did. He's like, oh, you're attacking us because we're a gay couple and you had a problem with me at the bar, blah, blah, blah. Turns out that wasn't the reason. He sent them. I'm like, who is he? I don't know. They never explained who he was. There could have been more explanation as to how they knew it was the apocalypse. I have watched reviews on it, and I do like the twist of they were the four horsemen. I don't remember the colors. I just remember one of them was wearing yellow, one's wearing white. I think either green or blue. I don't know. I don't know all the history of the four horsemen. Overall, my rating for this movie would be a solid C. I did enjoy it. I can rewatch it. I probably should rewatch it to learn more about the apocalypse because I know nothing about it. But anyway, that's my view on Knock at the Cabin. Please let me know if you guys saw it. What did you think? Please explain if you're able to explain, not in an evil way, in a nice, calm way about the apocalypse because I don't know much about it. And about the 4 horsemen. So leave your thoughts down below. Make sure to like, make sure to hit subscribe and that bell button because I will let you know when I post more videos, which I will be doing because I'm trying to knock out as many of these before the year is over. Alright, thanks guys, and I will catch you in the next movie. Thanks. Bye.